A year and a half after the war started, the tensions between the Union and the Confederate States were becoming greater. General Lee and his troops, stationed near the Confederate capital of Richmond, feared an imminent attack by the Union that consisted of a force that was too large for the Confederates to handle. General Lee split his forces into two legions and swiftly led his armed forces to confront the Union troops led by General Pope.
General Pope was awaiting the combined efforts of General McClellan to overwhelm the Confederate force and attempt to take over Richmond, the Confederate capital where Lee's troops were stationed.
While Poe was planning an attack on the Confederates, Lee was urging a plan to flank Pope's army with the help of rebel infantry. Lee was successful in his plan. He was able to get troops behind the Union, along with help with Stonewall Jackson. They took over a Union supply depot.
Because of this, the Union was unable to get supplies that the troops needed desperately. Without the supplies, Pope knew he would not survive another attack from the Confederates. After Pope found out that his supplies had been hijacked, he decided not to attack the Confederates directly, but to split his troops up into several divisions and attempt an attack with each division one at a time, slowly. This ultimately ended badly for the Union.
Lee was still standing at the end of all the attacks by dawn. Lee decided he was going to commence a counterattack against General Pope's position while his troops were tired and weak from all the battle that had been going on for the past night. Along with all the cooperation from other forces, he was able to swiftly lead his army to attack Pope and cripple his forces enough for him to force him back and retreat his forces back to the capital, Washington.
The effects on the Union were massive. The troops and the army lost a lot of morale, thinking the battle was going to be an easy one for the Union. The citizens were very discreet about the loss and were looking for a person to blame. This led to many allegations being thrown at the generals.
Even though the Confederates won, they were frightened that the Union were somewhat close to take the capital from them.
This two-day battle ended with 22,000 total casualty, 14,000 Union and 8,000 Confederate.